Hello, everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Thursday, May 25th. Now, we do have a couple of meetings to tell you about today. We've got two that are happening at 10 o'clock this morning. We have the United GRF candidate interviews, and that is going to be happening in the boardroom. And then also at 10 o'clock, we have the GRF Purchasing Task Force, and that will be happening in the Cypress Room. And then this afternoon at 2 o'clock is the United Agenda Prep. That will be in the Willow Room. Now, on our show today, we have Bill Shane, who is here on behalf of the Bridge Club. And of course, that is Duplicate Bridge, and they have lots of events that are coming up, and he wanted to tell you about some classes. And then we have Dr. Leif Loberg of Loberg Dental Services, and of course, he's always filled with great information about how we can take care of our teeth. Let's take a look at our weather. Well, we started off our morning hours with slightly less rain and drizzle this morning. So we are looking at partly cloudy skies for the rest of this week and into the weekend. 68, 56, 66, 56, 65, 56, 64, 56, and 64, 57. Our sunrise this morning was at 5:45, and our sunset will be at 7:52. And boy, look at that white sand. I hear it's really soft sand in Florida. So this is at Fort Walton Beach. Just beautiful. All right, and as a reminder, of course, Monday is Memorial Day, and there are going to be lots and lots of runners that are going to be competing in the Laguna Hills 5K and 10K, and they will go through Laguna Woods Village. They will go in and out of Gate 2, and as you can see there, travel through many of our streets. And, if you're awake, give them a shout out. If not, no worries, you'll miss them because they will be out of here by 7:30. All right, when we come back, we'll have Bill Shane learn all about Duplicate Bridge. We'll be right back.
The California Attorney General, Ron Bonta, issued a consumer alert on hearing aids sold over the counter or online. Quote, while hearing aids sold online or over the counter may appear to be more cost effective than traditional hearing aids, they may not properly address your particular hearing loss needs, or they may be outright scams. He goes on to say, get checked by a licensed hearing professional and beware of misleading claims. Call Advanced Ear Care today for answers on over-the-counter hearing aids and options. Tell them Stuart sent you.
At Harvard Eye Associates,
we are committed to your vision care
and quality of life.
It's a commitment we don't take lightly.
Our trusted team of doctors provides specialized eye care using state-of-the-art technology.
We deliver what matters to you
and your family.
Harvard Eye Associates, the future of vision today.
We promise to meet you with an open heart and curious mind. To never have the answers before we've heard your story. Because you are not everyone else, and healthcare is not one size fits all. Highest performing hospital, top ranked physicians, 50 convenient locations, right here in Orange County. You, empowered by Hoag.
At Healing Hearts Emergency Animal Hospital, we are dedicated to emergency veterinary care through high-quality veterinary services and compassion. We offer state-of-the-art diagnostics at competitive pricing. Our doctors will see and care for dogs, cats, and most exotics. In case of emergency, rest assured Healing Hearts Emergency is here for you when your primary veterinarian is closed. Open nights, weekends, and all major holidays.
Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have Bill Shane here on behalf of the Bridge Club. Well, welcome. Very nice to see you.
Well, thank you. It's nice to be back.
You are involved in lots of different things here, so we've seen you on and off for a variety of places and clubs. But we're talking about the Bridge Club today. And so give me kind of an overview of what the Bridge Club is.
Sure. Oh, one of my favorite questions. So the Laguna Woods Bridge Club is for Laguna Woods residents and their guests. People can come from outside and play. And we have classes and lessons and workshops and games,
Okay.
some that are very competitive and some that are much less so. So it's designed for people that either play bridge, have played bridge for a long time, or just want to learn to play bridge. It's a wonderful way to meet people, make friends, and also, of course, keep the mind engaged. It can be very challenging. It's a wonderful day, every day.
And you guys do have a lot of classes. Now, we have a photo on the screen now of some of your members, I believe. And, you know, we've met a lot of people from the Bridge Club, and some people even say they've met their loved one there. And so it is very social, and it's a very large group.
It is. It actually has been the largest bridge club in the country from time to time. And it's very large, but it's also very personable. The picture we just saw was of our 90 years old plus group.
Isn't that cute?
We're not separated, but they are part of the broader group, and some are so sharp and so wonderful and so inspirational.
Right.
But the club is for everybody who wants to learn to play all the way up the line.
That's one thing that you don't want to make the mistake of, is never assume that someone who might be in their 90s won't be as sharp, because they are probably amazing players and probably kick people's booties all the time.
I think you've got that right.
I remember playing against tennis players and we go, oh, we've got this in the bag. Oh no. The folks who are older know exactly where to put the ball, so it's really more difficult. So seasoned players nonetheless.
Yes.
Okay.
So there again, my personal passion is for the newer player, the brand new person. The person either is new to bridge or new to Laguna Woods, who wants to meet people or wants to learn to play the game. And it's it's just wonderful to see people engage with others and learn what I think is just a fascinating game.
Now, the game that you teach everyone, and there's a picture where people are raising their hands, so I'm assuming that's from one of the classes. And you have a variety of different classes, from seasoned to brand new people. So what is duplicate bridge?
So duplicate bridge is a way of taking the factor of luck out, so that one is competing not against people and we're saying who gets the best cards and the most aces and kings, but it's set up in a way that we duplicate the cards for each set of people. So you're competing against people who have the same cards. So who can do better with those cards? I mean, imagine in poker, you're dealt the same hands, and who does the best with them? Here in bridge, we get the same hands, the same as other people, and we see who can do the best with those cards.
And it's mostly a numbers game, right?
There's numbers for sure. I mean, there clearly is going to be a certain amount of counting, but it's also just a game of logic and deduction and thinking.
Right, and it's not individual, so you have usually 4 to a table, is that correct?
That's right. There are 4 people in a table, 2 partnerships, 2 teams. So we have the people that are what we call north-south, and those that are east-west, playing against each other. But in the classes and the lessons, people can come by themselves, or they can come with a partner. Just with the games, while we need a partner to play, we will arrange for partners for those who need it. So we have so many individuals who say, please, can you find me a partner for next Wednesday or Sunday or whatever? And we say, sure.
Oh, good. All right, excellent. So let's talk about some of the upcoming events that you have. Of course, you have classes and you've got some other things that are happening. So, well, that's the 23rd and the 25th. So that's today would be the last time for that. But then the club championship games, and you have a few other things. Tell me about each one.
Sure. So the games that we have sometimes are part of a national effort, such as the charity games. Our bridge club is part of the national organization called the American Contract Bridge League, ACBL. And ACBL, which has been around for decades and decades and decades, sponsors and coordinates the bridge games around the country, but also is a major participant in charitable efforts. And the charity of choice of ACBL and for us is the Alzheimer's Association.
Okay.
And for example, once a year we have a special event coming up in June called the Longest Day, where we have special games and special fundraising efforts where the money goes, the funds that are raised, go to the Orange County Alzheimer's Association. So we're very proud of that, and our members are very proud to be part of that, because while bridge is a wonderful game, it's a bigger world, and Alzheimer's itself is something that directly or indirectly impacts so many of the people we have. Either we have friends or relatives that are involved in one way or another.
Okay. So that's on the Longest Day, which is June 22nd, and that's an annual event that you guys have on a regular basis, so that's great. Let's talk about your classes. So what are some of the classes that you have?
Sure, thank you. Again, this is my passion, is the classes. In particular, classes for people that are just learning to play or want to learn to play bridge, those that don't know anything at all. Gee, I've always wanted to learn to. I played way back in college or years ago, and I want to refresh my skills. So we have classes, lessons, workshops, seminars, just about every day there's something taking place.
Okay.
So people can either just show up, or better still, go to the website or contact us, or come to Clubhouse 7 and just see what's happening and participate in refreshing skills or just learning the game.
Right.
Every day.
Right,
We
every
are-
day.
every
What
day.
time is that at usually?
So the classes are generally in the morning, 9:30-ish. And then following that, we have a game, the more traditional duplicate bridge game.
Okay.
But the classes are in the morning, and people can just come by. Some are free, some are not, but come by and find out what's happening. And we would love to have everyone, and again, Laguna Woods Village residents and also guests.
Okay. And which clubhouse was it again?
Clubhouse 7, right
it's
off
always
of
in
Moulton.
Clubhouse 7.
Always beautiful
Okay.
Clubhouse 7.
Yeah. Do you guys do it on the weekend too?
We do. We have games on some Sundays,
Okay.
and we're just starting up. Post-COVID, we didn't have use of the facility,
Oh, right.
but now we do, and so we are going to be starting classes and games on Saturday as well.
Oh, good.
Always in Clubhouse 7. Free parking and no gate to go through.
Oh, okay, good. Well, it sounds great, and I know that we've talked to many people here, like I mentioned, about the Bridge Club, and it's something that you have mentioned where it really helps your mind, and obviously very social, and so I love it. So thank you so much for all the information.
Wonderful, and we welcome everyone to Clubhouse 7 and the Laguna Woods Bridge Club. Thank you.
You're welcome. If you want more information about the Bridge Club, or if you want to know more about their classes, or anything that you'd like to participate in, you can always go to their website, which is lagunabridge.com, or you can call one of the numbers that are on your screen. We'll be right back.
Pacific Cremation Services offers you the ultimate freedom to become one with the salty breezes and brilliant sunset reflections. A scattering at sea is a unique, beautiful way to honor the life of anyone who chooses to be cremated. We help you plan the details and understand what to expect. Choose from our 3 simple plans and let us help you start the process of healing and life celebration. Contact us at pacificcremationservices.com to create a personalized service at sea today.
Welcome back. Well, we have Dr. Leif Loberg here on behalf of Loberg Dental. Well, hello. It's been a while.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for
Well, I
inviting me.
appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much. And we understand you have some new equipment. And then, of course, we'll talk a little bit about the Teeth in a Day that you've been doing. So tell me a little bit about Loberg Dental as a whole.
Sure. So we're super excited. We're growing left, right, and center. We're expanding our team, and as part of that, we've introduced a fantastic digital, full digital workflow to really streamline and make things a lot more efficient and time-saving for patients.
Right.
Which is awesome. Anytime you can save time and not have goop running down the back of your throat, it's always a good thing.
Right. Now you're using the 3D imaging for a variety of different things. So tell me a little bit about it. We have scanning.
Correct. So we have digital scanners, which are basically, imagine it like a little micro video camera, where we can image the teeth and the gums and soft tissue, and essentially build a 3D model when the patient isn't there.
Okay.
We can capture the bite, how the teeth come together.
Okay.
And then we can overlay that with facial aesthetics, so that when you are doing reconstruction processes, everything kind of has a flow and is aligned properly. So it's really cutting edge technology.
So you mentioned it's 3D. So when you talk about printing, do you have a 3D printer?
Correct.
Wow.
So we have the ability to create a three-dimensional model, which takes about 30 to 45 minutes to create.
Wow. So you would use that then primarily for people who are having reconstructive dental work?
So it's got a variety of applications.
Okay.
As you know, there's a lot of stress in the world, so people, anyone that grinds their teeth can come in, they can get a scan, and we can 3D print a guard or an appliance to help with grinding.
Wow.
So that's one application.
Okay.
Another application is a prosthetic, which is a scanned image of the teeth or the soft tissue, and then to recreate something removable like a denture, traditional denture.
Gotcha. Okay. So how long did the process used to take? Did it take a couple weeks because you had to send that all out?
Right.
Okay.
A couple of weeks, and it was a lot of steps and processes. You know, typically 4 to 6 visits over a month to month and a half, 2 months, depending on the lab technicians. So now with full control, you can really dial that in nicely.
That is great. And of course, people are very busy or they have trouble getting to your office. So this will save them those extra trips, right?
Right. And from a comfort standpoint, because it's a digital image, just like the rest of medicine, that's graduated into less invasive, procedures with various laparoscopies and things like that. The same thing has entered dentistry, so we're super excited about it.
That is great. Well, it is nice. Although that doesn't come cheap. Those machines are very expensive.
Right, they are. It is an investment, but the technology isn't going away anytime soon.
Right, right.
People expect things to last longer, if not a lifetime, and to be better than they were.
Well, and your patients are reading about this, and they're probably expecting it now when they walk into the office. So it's a good thing you're able to get on track with everything. So, and I think that's, like you mentioned, pretty much the case with all things happening in technology these days. Now, you do teeth in a day, and I always find that such an interesting statement, because how is it possible to actually do that?
So that's a great question. So there's usually a number of reasons why a patient would need to have all their teeth removed in the first place. Typically, it would be really involved gum disease. It would be some type of trauma from a previous accident. Or sometimes, as we age, we lose saliva. And so dry mouth and cavities that basically enter into the oral environment oftentimes really speed the rate of degradation. And so when you're extracting all the teeth, we have a super cool plan to be able to, again, digitally scan it, plan the whole case. A patient will typically be put to sleep under general anesthesia. And then when they wake up, they're essentially finished with a temporary set of teeth, which they're going to be able to wear, function, and eat with for a couple of months while everything heals underneath.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that is amazing. Now, I think we have some photos of this actually happening.
We do. So this is a patient here, Meg. So she came in. She only had a couple of teeth left. There were some multiple abscesses, partials that were really uncomfortable to eat and chew with. And so she wanted a new lease on life and told her husband, listen, you know, I love to eat and I love to smile, and right now I'm kind of in a state of misery in my life. So, so she came in, we did the diagnosis, did a scan for her, and the photo on the right you can see is a finished product. That is a zirconia full arch of teeth that are secured by implants that are held into the jaw. So that patient
is like an entirely different person.
Right.
Oh my, so you pulled all of the teeth out on the left and then you installed new ones on the right.
Correct.
God, they're perfect.
Correct. And it's amazing. And so when you have a situation, you know, the photos on the left, you can see multiple areas of decay.
Oh yeah.
And obviously multiple missing teeth. And to be
Right.
able to give that patient a set of new teeth that don't move around,
Yeah.
that they can chew, eat, function, travel the world with. She loves to travel.
Oh, she must be so happy.
She's stoked.
I
So-
bet. Now, so you told me that when you take the teeth out, you put some sort of you have them have temporary teeth. Is it like a denture, or how
Correct.
does that work?
No, so the temporary teeth are actually based off of the scan. So this is an example here with Michael, where the teeth on the left are his existing teeth, and from a pre-designed plan that we have, we can actually create or mimic a full set of healing teeth that'll be fit into his mouth.
And that's what those are on the right?
Correct.
Gosh, it looks just like his teeth.
Right.
That's amazing.
And that's the beautiful thing about scanning. You can actually duplicate, because a lot of patients, you know, some of them are a little nervous about altering, you know, too much of how they look.
Yeah, yeah.
And then a case like this where you can see the final prosthesis on the right, again, that's a full zirconia structure. And the beautiful thing we love about these is zirconia has a lifetime warranty. It doesn't break.
Huh.
It doesn't break, doesn't chip. They don't decay.
Jeez, those are great. That's amazing.
And what it does is it requires a couple of simple maintenance procedures throughout the year. So it's awesome.
It is great. I mean, especially if you can, you know, hang on to them for the rest of your life, and you don't have to have a cavity or
right.
You can't get any of that stuff.
Exactly.
That is great.
Yeah.
Well, that's really remarkable, and I know that we've seen over the years many advances in that particular circumstance. But boy, those pictures, night and day. Night and day. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing technology now that's coming to dentistry, and then that leads us, of course, to the maintenance side of things.
Right.
Whether you have your own teeth, which obviously is preferred, or whether you have a full reconstructive prosthetic situation, maintenance is key for longevity of anything. And recently, in the oral systemic, you know, health link, things like, you know, dementia and Alzheimer's disease are linked directly to periodontal disease.
Oh, interesting.
And there's definitive proof for that now in the published articles. So we really stress to our patients, you know, take care of your teeth, come in for your periodontal maintenances.
Right.
COVID was such a really tricky time, and a lot of people, you know, unfortunately fell off the wagon just due to the situation at hand. But, you know, we're hopefully catching everybody up now, and that's what we really encourage. So
Right, and like you said, it really is important because you're, you know, you may have the new teeth, but you still have the gums, and that hasn't changed. So you still need to be careful. So.
Right, that's exactly it.
Excellent information. Thank you so much. I look forward to meeting one of your patients someday that had that procedure.
All right, yeah, that sounds amazing.
Thank you. If you want more information about anything that we have discussed, you can always get in touch with Dr. Loberg at drloberg.com or 949-586-1930. We'll be right back.
Do you have cavities, broken or missing teeth, tooth pain, or other dental problems? These issues can create more problems than you think, including affecting your overall health. Don't wait until it's too late. Contact Loberg Dental today, and your first exam and set of x-rays is free without insurance. It's a great way for you to experience our high-quality level of patient care while saving money, too. Visit drloberg.com to schedule your free exam and x-rays today.
A few announcements for you. Of course, Memorial Day is on Monday. Like we mentioned, those runners will be coming through very early in the morning. However, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you can go to the Performing Arts Center, and there's going to be a nice ceremony with the All-American Boys Chorus, as well as the American Legion Post 257 and guest speakers. They would like you to please donate $5, and all the proceeds go to Operation Comfort Soldier. Then we also have a patio concert that Recreation is putting on for everyone. Steve March Torme, and that will be Clubhouse 1 on the patio, of course. Tickets are $18, and that'll be on Thursday, June 1st at 6:30 p.m. The Art Affair is going to be here, and all of our lovely artists from the village will be showcasing their items, and you can purchase them as well, and it's free admission. It's going to be at Clubhouse 2 from 11 to 3. Then the Video Club is going to be doing a couple of short films, and sometimes these are always really great and funny. They can be documentaries or animations, and they will be providing some popcorn. So if you'd like to check that out, you can do that on Monday, June 5th from 1 to 3 p.m. in the Video Lab. Then I wanted to let you know that the Florence Sylvester Senior Center is having their own celebration for Father's Day. It's going to be a Father's Day root beer float party. That'll be at 12:15 on June 16th. And then one last thing to let you know about, of course, is the Father's Day buffet that's being put on by Recreation. Sunday, June 18th in Clubhouse 5 at 11 a.m. There are tickets still available, so you will want to get in touch with Recreation at vmsinc.org. Okay, let's check our weather. One last time, we are still looking at partly cloudy skies for today, the rest of the week and into the weekend. 68-56, 66-56, 65-56, 64-56, and 64-57. Have a great day in the Village. We'll be back again right here on Village Television at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Mama used to Mama used to Mama used to Mama used to
Hi, my name is Rhonda Plains. I'm from Fullerton, California. I absolutely love Dr. V. I am very happy to drive from Fullerton to Laguna Woods. I was having an issue with my vision. There was strobe light going off in my eye. Dr. Vias was able to get me in to see him the next day. Once I met him and he diagnosed the problem with my eye, I felt very comfortable with him, and I'm just really happy that I found him.
Living and learning in Laguna Woods Village is a unique experience. For over 45 years, the Emeritus Institute has provided tuition-free college classes within your community. Join us to experience expert faculty, quality academics, and to make friends through the Emeritus Institute. New classes start every semester, and you can join nearly any time. Visit us anytime at saddleback.edu/emeritus. Learn, live, and thrive with the Emeritus Institute.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. Remember me? I'm the king of whoopee. And you're watching Village Television. But everybody does.